In the previous video, we have learned about identity function, exponential function, and logarithmic function. Now, in this video, we are going to learn about something really important function, which is called greatest integer function. Here you can see this is called greatest integer function, also called step function, and it is denoted by this form. And its graphical representation I have given here. Kindly go through it. Now let's find its domain. Domain is nothing but what? Set of all possible values of x. Now you can see here we have domain from minus infinity to plus infinity. This is the possible values of x. You can see for every negative value here what we have, it is lies on the given curves. And so you can keep on extend this down also, so you can have x values on this curve. So all possible negative values as well as positive values you can take in my domain. So the domain is nothing but minus infinity to plus infinity, which is nothing but set of all real numbers. Okay, the same way what I have to do, set of all possible values of y, we call it as a range here. What we can say about the range, clearly you can see there is a sum at this point. No y value is lying on this curve because this is a break we have everywhere. You can see this is a break. Okay, in x axis also we have this break, but this break here whatever you have, it is covered on upside, so there is no break. So we have written directly continuous interval, which is what it is here, minus infinity to plus infinity, which is set of all real numbers. But when it comes to y axis, we have a big gap from each step. We have this big gap. So because of this big gap, on this big gap, many values are going to be eliminated. So we will discuss about eliminated value later on. Now we will focus about more what are the values we'll have on y axis on this curve. Now you can see here first value I can say here 0 will be added, and here on this curve which value we will be having of y axis, we will be having only one value, which is what? Y is equals to 1. Y is equals to 1 only we will be having on this curve. The same way y is equals to 2 also we will be having on this curve. You can keep on extend this value. So as a result, what you can say here, we will be having only integers values we will be having. So positive integers we have learned. The same way we will be having here downside negative integers also we will be having. This is also a negative integer of -2. So only integer values we will be having. That's why we call it as a greatest integer function we call. So and here I have denoted here z is equals to 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 and so on. This is about greatest integer function. This is a very important function. Clearly you can see this has a break. So that's why this is a discontinuous function. Its differentiability, integration, everything we will be learning in next upcoming classes slowly. Okay, let's move on to the next function. What we have here, next function we have here, it is a parabola. Okay, so y is equals to x square. How we need to learn to draw this parabola? So if you have x square term, which means if you square any negative or positive, what you're going to get back here, you're going to get back positive value itself, isn't it? So because of this positive value, y will always be positive. So when you square it up, any negative or positive, you'll be getting positive. This positive value is what you call here y value will give you positive values. Okay, that's why we have to draw this curve entirely upper part of this x-axis. So above x-axis, you know, when I replace x is equals to 0, x is equals to 0 means y also 0. 0 square is nothing but 0, so we can draw here. Now the remaining negative value we can have this way. This is a part of when x is negative, the y values here you can write like this and you can have this graph. The same way when x is positive, and again you can have this graph. You can see here, whenever I take -1, I'm going to get +1. If I take here +1, I'll be getting here +1 here itself. So this 2 points will act as a symmetry, which means these 2 points will have same distance from the origin. See this point -1, 1, and this is also 1, 1. These 2 points lies same from the origin. So this is because of this region we call Y is axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry means what? It divides the given line into two parts. That's it. Okay. Now when it comes to here domain. So domain, what you can take here, you can see from where to where I can take. You can see negative value. If all negative value will lie on this curve, so I can include negative values as well as positive values. So that's why domain is -infinity to +infinity. When it comes to range, what I can say range here. Again, range also what I can say here. Only we are taking upper part of this x-axis. So the y value ranging from where to where here 0 to till +infinity I can take. So this is a range. Okay, I hope understood this class. If you have any doubt, just let me know. Kindly subscribe, keep follow. Thank you.